Hello out there, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, Pollock's World of Entertainment. This video is going to be on the Steelers-Ravens game, and that's the final game of the season for the Steelers and the final game of the regular season for the Ravens as they will move on into the playoffs. As far as the Steelers go, it was basically just more of the same. The defense held up. The Ravens scored 28 points, but the defense only gave up a small portion, actually a portion of that. And it was actually the offense, because the offense gave up a safety. They had a turnover, and the Ravens scored on a turnover. So yeah, it was not the it was really the offense. The offense has too many had too many issues. Number one being turnovers. Now I believe that was 23 straight games now that the Steelers have committed a turnover, and that's a ridiculous number. That's the first thing that has to improve, and that has to improve. I mean, a lot. That has to improve quite a bit, a lot. I mean, turnovers do happen, but they should not be on a good team should not be turning the ball over very often. In 23 straight games of the turnover is ridiculous. I did notice, however, on the positive side, that the Steelers were able to move the ball when they were running the ball, and so in general, they at least were able to move the ball when they were running the football. So that was encouraging for going down the road, because going into next year, Big Ben will be coming back. Juju Smith-Schuster will be at full strength, and as will James Conner. Juju Smith-Schuster was just coming back from an injury. James Conner was out, and Ben's been out for most of the season. Considering all of the key injuries that the Steelers have had, 8-8, that's not bad. I would, considering all the injuries and all of the issues that the team has had, 8-8. Well, I would take it. I mean, I would have loved to see them get into the playoffs, make the playoffs, at least have a chance at another game. But I mean, all things considered, when you look at Tennessee has a pretty good defense. Not as good as the Steelers, but their offense is much better. I mean, Tennessee can't put up the points. They can run the ball with Derrick Henry, and they have the ability to pass as well. They and I wish. I hope we have a good playoffs. As far as I hope we just have a lot of good games in the playoffs, and always good to see good football. But as far as the Steelers go, the turnovers need to improve. The quarterback play has to improve, and the offensive line has to improve. The quarterbacks, when you have young quarterbacks, they can't be running for their lives. I mean, that there's a lot of improvement that has to come from the offense on this team if we're going into next year, and we'll see what happens. But at the very least, that they will be getting Ben Roethlisberger back. They will have a healthy Juju Smith-Schuster. They should have a healthy James Conner. And they need to build and build around them. Deontay Johnson had ended up having a pretty nice rookie season. There is a future there as well, and so the going into next year, it would be nice to have that first round pick, but getting Micah Fitzpatrick has turned out to be a great addition. Has really made the defense an elite defense in the NFL, and so unfortunately they weren't good enough to carry the offense, but it's still a very good to really elite defense. So there are a lot of pieces in place, and the Steelers have to just find a way to fill in the gaps, get better, and that really just goes to the offense. And so the draft, and of course the off-season signings, that'll carry a heavy indication as far as where the Steelers will end up going next year. And hopefully, if they can keep Ben and keep Juju and keep James Conner healthy through the season next year, the season could certainly be quite a bit better, considering that they were able to do without them being healthy throughout a lot of the season this year. But that'll do it, though, for the season for the Steelers. And I'm sure it'll be a busy off season for them. But that'll do it for this video. Please hit the like and the subscribe buttons. They definitely help me if you like the video. And yeah, this will be the end of the Steelers season. And so I'll be moving on to some other videos from here, and I'll see what I'm gonna have for up next. But again, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and then everybody have a wonderful evening.